Dear Dad, it's not over until this Pearl and Blubbery Seal sing. And don't sing yet, Sealy. That's the whole point. Okay, so in this amazing, confusing labyrinth, the 2 Chocolate Factory twins tried to mess with us. That failed. Then we tried to lure in the Aggron with honey. Also a pretty epic fail. But then we tracked it down true ranger style. I don't think I fully comprehended what an Aggron was, but to put it simply, it's a big metal monster with a humongous nose that runs surprisingly fast. But we made it out by the hair of our chinny chin chin and the fire of Fanta's feet. We didn't come in first, but we didn't come in last. Now it's finally time to battle Shane. Ooh, I've been waiting for this so long, Dad.
So you guys feeling prepped for the battle? Feeling good? Luca says as you all are taking a short rest before your big battle to decide the victors of the Junior Ranger Challenge.
I like to imagine that Pearl is healing Fanta in this moment. She goes, Luca, I think it's best if I don't look you in the face. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. How are you doing?
Doing all right. I was shocked at how well getting the Snorlax went.
I don't even want to. Tell me more.
Wasn't too bad. I mostly just sort of didn't listen to whatever smugness was happening, but I don't like that I'm getting used to him. He's like too charming. Like if I'm alone with him for too long, I can't be that annoyed because he just wins you over eventually.
Luca, that's great. I'm proud of you. But I can't even see you in the face right now.
And I respect that. I respect those feelings.
Stop respecting. Get out of here.
Yeah, all right. I'm just going to go prepare for this, but good luck, guys.
Thanks, miss you already.
I shouldn't have trained him so well. I am a fool.
They were great berries. Snorlax loved them.
Just leave. Go away.
Every word hurts, Luca. We miss you.
Miss you too.
Go away.
It's weird.
Go away.
Okay, bye.
Go away.
All right.
All right, see you after this battle, and we'll all be back to normal.
All right, sounds good. I'll be
Go
over
away.
here.
Please don't make any friendship bracelets with him.
I don't even know how to do that.
Dianne just gets an idea and goes and runs off into the bushes for 2 seconds and comes back, and she has crafted vine friendship bracelets for her and Pearl.
Yes!
And it's really, really intricate.
Yes.
It's
like a flower crown version.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. And she's found a way to preserve the flowers.
Oh my gosh.
In just this 2 seconds that she was in the bushes, and she comes over to Pearl and says,
This is for you.
No way. I can't take that. Do you have one?
Of course.
Oh, then definitely. Oh, look, they're matching. I love them.
Pearl's just going to have an armful of friendship
That's
bracelets.
genuinely my goal in life for her. Yes.
From all of these friends on the road. Just,
Aw, but they're all unique, That's so cool.
I love it. So, what's happening right now, in case you didn't catch it quite, listeners, they're taking a short rest before their big battle. So what are you guys doing, healing-wise, or what have you? What you doing?
I give Garbage a big wet kiss on the mouth. And then I put Garbage back in her Pokeball, and I have Marshtomp as my active.
Cool beans. Marshtomp is your active Pokemon. Are you doing any healing or anything like that? Do you need to?
Marshtomp needs to be healed.
Cool. So do you want to use hit dice for that? Do you want to use items?
I spend 3 hit dice and get her back to full health.
Nice. And was that your only one that was missing health?
Yeah, everyone else is good.
Cool.
Nice. Can I do healer's kit and a short rest?
Yeah, totally.
Fantastic.
You can use the healer's kit before you technically start the short rest if you want, so that then if you need to use it again later, it's after the short rest, because you can only use it on a Pokemon once per short rest.
Oh, that is what I would like to do.
Cool.
Definitely.
So yeah, do the healer's kit first and then do whatever hit dice you want to do.
Okay, I did 4 hit dice plus my healer's kit, and altogether it brought me to 53 points out of 56, so I can live with that.
Cool.
Fanta, you're looking better than ever. Hey, I want you to have this. And I give Fanta the X accuracy.
So essentially you're wanting to give Fanta that to use immediately before the battle. Okay.
We really got to make our mark on this battle, Fanta. We've been getting knocked down and kicked around, and it's just not right. I can't take it anymore. You fight way too hard, and you're way too brave, so I want you to get a really good start. How you feeling, Dianne?
I feel uneasy. I threw up 3 times.
Do you want some crackers?
No, I'm good. I will thrive on the power of determination.
Whoa, I see it in your eyes. And it's, wow, I can't break eye contact. Huh, who will go first? Oh, it was me.
With that, is there anything else that you two want to do before your big battle?
I'm so scared, but I'm so ready.
Ready.
I've waited for this for a long time, Dianne. I'm ready to show him what I'm made of.
Great. Let's crush him.
You all make your way to the battle arena. You see that Jungle Jim has transformed once more, but
cool.
this time, instead of a large and terrible forest, he has expended his vines into a large battle cage.
Ooh,
This is so cool.
sick.
I like to imagine we do war paint, but with mud.
Yes, absolutely.
Done.
Nice. So there are some of the contestants that got knocked out in earlier rounds that are still around. You see Bri and Luna. You don't see Beetle B and Beetle Bum. You actually, while you were taking your short rest, you saw Hans come and get them and was like, I'm very disappointed in you. You cheated.
Aw, that's good. That gives me hope. I don't mind buying your chocolate anymore.
You were very naughty. But you see Anderson and Kinsley are there to watch, and Josiah and Paxton are like punching each other a little bit, but then they see you guys coming, they're like, oh, I guess it's time to start.
Hi, guys.
Sup, dude? Hey, dude. And you all walk into the battle cage. It is a large cage that is a 50-foot square. And you all go inside. You see that Luca and Shane are already waiting on their side across the way. And David Parker, Park Ranger, is in the middle, and he beckons you in.
Is it me or did he get taller somehow?
I think he just changed his hiking boots.
The power of the forest.
That's right, Pearl.
He says, all right, Junior Ranger hopefuls, are you prepared for your final challenge?
Woo! It's in me! And Pearl just chest bumps.
Yep, we're good over here. That's right, let's get it on. And New Dave says, all right then, this is gonna be a standard double battle. No funny business, once again. Just a standard battle.
Yes, Shane, no funny business.
Wasn't planning on it. This is about who's got the strongest team bond. Being a Pokemon Ranger is all about having a strong bond with your team, and this is how we're gonna determine who's got the strongest bond, and he like flexes to emphasize the strong bond.
I actually feel good about this now.
Me too. I've had garbage nearly my whole life.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
We're definitely gonna win, and we're gonna crush him.
We have to. I believe we're the best people for this.
The victor of this 6 versus 6 double battle will be our newest Junior Park Rangers, with all of the prizes and honor that comes forthwith. I think that's how you use that word. I spend a lot of time in the woods, not necessarily reading for most of that time.
You're doing your best.
Thank you, Dianne. Contestants, ready?
Ready.
Ready. We take a power stance. Scouts honor. Scouts on.
Roll initiative.
19 for initiative.
7. Yeah.
With initiative rolled, Dianne, Pearl, how do you send out your starting Pokemon?
I send Marshtomp out.
I'm sending out Fanta. And Fanta is using X accuracy.
Yeah, you gave Fonta the X accuracy right before this started, so he'll have advantage on his first 3 attacks.
Come on, baby chick.
As the Marshtomp and the Combuskin burst forward from the opposite side of the field, Luca says, all right, Elle, let's go. And Shane says, get out there, Goomy.
Gross.
God, it's beautiful. I have a thing.
I was talking about Shane.
Oh, no, that makes total
Yeah, he's gross.
Ew, gross.
Nasty.
Pearl cleans her tongue out with soap.
He smiles, and you can see the ding on his teeth across the 50-foot arena.
Does he have, like, a person to do, like, how does that happen? Is there a fairy that follows him or something? What toothpaste do you use? Maybe it's because he flosses.
I floss.
He definitely flosses. He talked to me at length about it.
Do you not floss, Pearl?
What's flossing to one individual versus to a pearl, really?
That's a no.
I've used noodles before, though.
So Pearl and Dianne, you are on one side of the arena, and Luca and Shane are on the opposite side. as all of the Pokemon burst forth, some faster than others. Looking at you, Goomy. Dianne is up first.
Woo! Go Dianne.
It's a gamble, but Marshtomp is going to use Foresight.
Interesting. What does Foresight do?
So Foresight will force a target in range to make a wisdom saving throw against my move DC. On a fail, I will add +2 to all attack rolls that I make against the opponent for the duration of the battle.
Interesting. All the attacks that this specific Pokemon makes.
Yes.
Which Pokemon do you want to use that on? El the Sneasel or Goomy?
Goomy.
All right, so Goomy's going to make a wisdom save,
Yes, against my move DC.
which is?
10.
That is an 11. A flat 11.
Mercy. Come on.
As the two small dots that make up Goomy's eyes look directly into the motionless eyes of Marshtomp, and they just both stare past each other, both completely unable to read the other.
Dang. It was a gamble, guys, but
Yeah.
I really, really wanted it.
I know. It was like, it doesn't have any plus. It was just a flat 11. Is Marshtomp going to move at all or stay where she is? Currently, Marshtomp is only about 10 feet away from Dianne. Fanta has burst out 15 feet in front of Pearl. Elle is 15 in front of Luca, and Goomy is directly in front of Shane.
I think she's just going to stay there.
Cool. That is your turn then, and that is going to bring us to Luca's turn.
Oh, dang.
Elle is going to sprint Naruto run directly toward Marshtomp as Luca yells out, "Okay, Elle, quick attack and feint attack. Let's do it." Oof. That's a 1 with the quick attack, as Marshtomp is actually just her inherent dampness has moistened the ground around her. And Elle goes for the quick attack but slides and slips. But then she goes to recover and goes for the feint attack. Wow, an 8.
Nope.
But +6 does a 14 hit.
My AC is 14.
So that will hit, just barely. She got lucky
Dang.
because feint attack always has advantage, and the bad roll was a 1. But the 14 will hit and do 10 points of dark damage.
Ouch.
As Elle is now directly up in Marshtomp's business. That is Luca's turn.
I think Pearl sees that and goes, oh no.
And with that, oh no, it is now Shane's turn. As Shane says, all right, a fire type out on the field. Not a big fan of that, I gotta say. Goomy, rain dance. And inside the battle cage, a small rain cloud forms, and rain begins to drizzle.
Oh, sick. That's great for me.
Kind of picking the battles there. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
which one am I trying to nullify? But that's what Goomy's gonna do. It's now Pearl's turn.
Pearl would like to make a nature check on Goomy.
Okay, bonus action nature check.
Oh, mercy 19 without any add-ons yet.
What do you want to know?
I want to know Goomy's weaknesses.
Goomy's weaknesses.
Oh, nice, bro. Nice.
So Goomy is a dragon type, so it's vulnerable to dragon, fairy, and ice.
All right, Pearl has that realization. Data has been imported into your brain. And again, she goes, no. Shane, I wanted this to go to you. But just hold on, because I got a nice slice of pie coming to ya. Fanta? Double kick L. Pearl says as the rain falls and maybe one tear escapes from the side of her eye.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yep. This is not the way she wanted it to go down.
So Fanta is going to also Naruto run over directly at Elle, the two fast Pokemon, getting up all in the business while Goomy just kind of chills out over here next to Shane. And Marshtomp looks on with the motionless eyes. Roll to hit with your double kick.
That's 18.
18 will hit.
The second one is a 22, so both would hit.
Both will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage dice.
28 total damage.
Yikes.
28, so a total of 56 damage.
Again, Pearl, tear down her eye. I didn't want this to go to you.
Dang. With that much damage, Elle, not even seeing Fanta coming, turns around as it's too late, as the bird's claws just come down with two powerful kicks and knock Elle all the way across the arena. She gets knocked into the wall and falls to the ground, KO'd.
No!
Whoa.
I have so many mixed emotions right now. Luca!
Yikes.
Luca, I'm sorry!
Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. Okay, Elle, come on back. Doofus, get out there.
Shane, you should want to end this right here and right now.
Well, it's obvious where the threat is here. All right. We'll do something about that.
I hate this guy so much.
Dianne, it is your turn as Doofus is now out in front of Luca, and Goomy is still chilling over next to Shane.
Great. I'm going to do a water gun against Goomy.
Cool. What's the range of water gun?
40 feet.
So you move over to get a more clear line of sight, a better shot at Goomy. You're moving over. Do you want to move up at all or keep the range?
I want to keep the range.
Okay, cool. So roll to hit with your water gun.
Nat 20.
Woo! That's it. This is Ep 4, guys. Ep 4, and this is how we play. KOs and nat 20s.
26.
A Pokemon bites the dust. Yeah. A Pokemon bites the dust. And another one down, and another one down. The Pokemon bites the dust. Yeah. Ooh, we're gonna get you now. The scouts will not bite the dust.
So Marshtomp just walks over and looks directly across the field at Goomy and just Marsh and releases this water gun, which is a massive, massive hit and just completely engulfs the Goomy. The water settles and Goomy just takes 13 points of water damage as dragon types resist water type attacks.
I'm yelling. I am upset.
So that's your turn. It's then Luca's turn and he says, all right, Doofus, we gotta do it. Rage a water gun on Fanta.
All right, that's only fair, man. We're not pulling out any of the stops.
So as a bonus action, Doofus goes into a rage with his and then goes to attack Fanta with water gun.
This feels so weird.
15.
Yes, that hits. Ugh.
11 points of damage, doubled to 22. So that's Luca's turn as Doofus does not move but just stays planted, mouth dripping from the water gun. It's then Shane's turn. Shane says, okay, the range game. We can play that.
I hate that he always does this, Pearl says out loud. I hate that he comments on what we're doing. Just do your own thing. Stay in your lane, Shane.
Nice.
And I just fist bump Pearl.
Thanks.
Goomy, Dragon Breath,
No.
and a 40-foot cone,
You monster.
which will hit both Fanta and Marshtomp, is released from this tiny, tiny snot ball of a dragon Pokemon. I need both of you to make dexterity saves.
18.
21.
18 and 21 will both save, so you will take half damage.
Ooh,
All right.
sick.
So that's 14 points of damage, half to 7 for each of you.
God.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
And that is Shane's turn. Pearl, you're up.
We're gonna go for Goomy.
Goomy, what are you going to try to hit Goomy with?
Double kick.
All right, roll to hit.
22.
Hits. Its AC isn't terribly high.
And then 21.
21. Both will hit.
All right, Fanta. 20 points of damage.
20 points. Very nice. As Fanta looks at Doofus as they both share a moment of sorrow with each other. But then Fanta runs over to Goomy and unleashes 2 powerful kicks, doing 20 points of fighting damage to the small dragon.
Back off, Gumball.
Yeah, you jerk.
Oh man, it's not his fault.
It's not his fault.
Darn it, that was pretty cute.
Oh, dang.
That's going to bring us back to the top of initiative with Dianne.
Marshtomp, use Mud Bomb against Goomy.
12.
12 will just miss the Goomy.
Mercy.
As it's so small, it just out of the way.
I'm really having really awful luck in this, guys. I'm so sorry.
X
That this
accuracy
is
is saving my butt, if
this
that
is
helps.
painful.
Aw.
Oh, man. Also, I assume that in order to do that and not hit Fanta, Marshtomp again moved over a little bit to get a
Yeah,
clear
yeah.
shot. Yeah, cool. So that's Diane's turn. That brings us to Luca. He says, come on, Toofus, you gotta keep it up. Get that water gun.
But do you?
He does. I'm sorry, Pearl.
Come on. All right, it's fine, it's fine.
13.
My AC's 14.
The water gun just barely misses as
Fly,
Fanta
Fanta, fly!
doesn't fly but jumps out of the way.
He flew!
He falls back to the ground at normal speed.
I imagine it's just like a little kick flip, you know, and Pearl takes that as flight.
Just does a little matrix flip over the water
Yes.
gun and falls back to the ground, doing a 3-point landing.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Love that.
Ah.
And then Toofus runs up directly into Fanta's business, ending his turn, as Fanta is now in the mix with both Toofus and Goomy.
Ooh.
It's then Shane's turn once more. Goomy, give him some more dragon breath. As Goomy maneuvers around a little bit to not hit Toofus, but once again unleashes this 40-foot cone of dragon's breath. Make dex saves, both of you.
Oh, come on, Bessie, come on.
17.
Strong, a natural 20.
Ooh.
Those will both save.
Beautiful!
Sarah, yes.
So you all will both take halved damage from the dragon breath,
We like garlic.
That's right.
as that's 12 points halved to 6.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh.
That ends Shane's turn as Goomy just continues to look ahead with a smile on its goopy little face.
Oh.
Pearl, you're up.
All right, Fanta, you can do it. It's still the same. It's just like any other battle. Just try to ignore it's against one of our best friends in the whole wide world who's done nothing but help us and give us kindness and teach us about grace and humanity. Just forget all about that for a second. It's the eye of the tiger, the heart of a seal, and the feet of a Torchic. That's you, baby. Kick 'em! Oh, I miss. Gosh, it's a strange feeling. It's 11 with advantage.
Oh my gosh.
I rolled 2 2s.
Wow.
I'm gonna switch the dice because of that.
Oofa
That was
doofa.
rough. That's more like it. It's a 15 plus 9.
Roll your damage.
Damash! Also, I'm doing this to Goomy.
Yes.
11 points.
11 points of damage to the Goomy.
And that ends X accuracy, and I'm glad that Fanta had the joy of using it.
With that, Goomy is looking very roughed up as the rain dance continues to swirl around. It looks like it's starting to die down a little bit, but that is your turn. Dianne, you're up.
I have been failed
No!
so many times. So I am going to go with tackle.
So Marshtomp is just going to go up and just charge at the Goomy
Yeah.
or at Toofus.
Let's do Goomy. I want him out. 18.
Yes.
18 will definitely hit. Roll your damage for tackle.
9.
9 points of damage.
Get that Goomy.
Solid hit on the Goomy as Marshtomp just rushes forward and plows into the small snot ball. As the Pokemon are all now just in a big clump pretty close to the middle of the arena. Claws and teeth and other appendages flailing about. But that is your turn. That brings us to Luca.
How is it raining and I'm sweating? I'm sweating and it's raining. It's rain sweat.
Marshtomp loves it.
My pits haven't been dry for hours.
Marshtomp!
Good girl.
Toofus water gun again. We gotta get something happening here. Only a 3 as Toofus, even in his rage, just like is having such a hard time coming to terms with hitting Fanta with the water gun. As he's like just blah, blah, and going just off of target.
Yeah.
Weeping. Weeping Belle.
That ends Luca's turn. It's then Shane's turn. All right, Goomy. Flail.
Oh, dang it.
As Goomy makes direct eye contact with the Marshtomp once more. Familiar eye contact, as it's the exact same expressionless look that it and Marshtomp gave each other at the beginning of this battle. As it just looks and then leaps forward for a flail attack.
Teach me how to flail. Oh, teach me how to flail. Teach me how to flail. Yeah, teach me how to flail.
19.
Oh, that was not as fun now.
So here's the thing about Flail.
I know. I know, Jonah. Just give it to me.
Gumi's below half, but not below 10%.
Oh, thank gosh.
So it's only going to be doubled rather
Only.
than tripled.
Only, yeah.
Mercy.
Yeah, Flail is garbage.
Ah,
And not the
not
good
the
kind.
good kind. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
It's just trash. Okay, you got pretty lucky with that roll. That's only 14 points of damage.
Oh, come on, buddy.
Those were low rolls on that D8.
Pearl looks at this move. She's like, is it like a dance? I can't figure it out.
Gumi is just flailing about the place. That's Shane's turn. Pearl, you're up.
I'm so over you, Gumi. Double kick.
Double kick.
Sorry, listeners, if you get bored of double kick.
I-
It just works.
They're gonna have to deal with it as this Gumi is being a bully.
Yep. 15.
15 hits.
19.
As Fanta comes down with a strong, strong kick, Gumi just looks up at it and sees the foot coming down. Protect.
No.
There's a small force field over the Gumi of slime as the kick slides off.
Both of them?
Just the first one.
Okay. I was like, what?
I hate this.
Oh my gosh.
It's almost like he's a rival's main.
If it helps, I rolled 14 points in damage for just the one.
Ooh.
Gumi is just barely hanging
Megan, I want you to
on.
get this kill so bad.
She stood up, guys. She stood up.
Sit! Protect!
That's a good move. We're gonna have to put a stop to that. Dianne, your turn.
Okay. She is going to use. Oh, gosh, it's a risk. Everything's a risk, and I hate it. I'm gonna go with Mud Bomb. It is 15 without the +7.
So that is definitely enough to hit.
Oh, yes.
Gumi is gonna try to protect one more time, but has to roll higher than a 15 on a flat D20 roll for it to work.
Okay.
With all the pluses, though?
Gumi has to, in order to use protect more than once in a single fight, the Pokemon has to, after the first time, have a flat roll and it be higher than a 15 on a D20
Oh,
for it to
okay,
be
got it,
successful.
got it.
So Gumi's gonna try and hang on. As Shane's like, hang on for one more round, Gumi. Natural 20.
I'm leaving.
We lost our guest. We lost our guest. Just like that.
It took a natural 20 from the rival. I'm so sorry he had to do it.
I'm sick.
He
I'm
had to try and
sick
hang
to
on.
My goom.
It's the most rival thing I can think of.
I think we see it like all start to line up perfectly, and then that stupid force field go up again. And Pearl just screams to the heaven, no!
Megan just lies in the floor. I have the worst luck today.
Marsh Stomp, my baby, my child. Why?
It was perfect form. There's no reason. Where's the ref? Back call!
I'm sorry, it was a perfectly legal move.
Really?
I don't like you anymore.
What do you think, Gummy Bear?
Spinda does have like little flags that she's waving for you too.
Aw.
She's distraught as well. With that, it is then Luca's turn. Lucas says, all right, look, going after Fanta's not working. Try and bite Marsh Tomp. As Shane simultaneously says, Gumi, flail on the combustion. For the bite on Marsh Tomp, 18 plus. That's 14 total points of damage from the bite.
No.
Guys.
No.
And the flail, was only a 4, so you avoid that triple damage.
Are you kidding me?
Just let it be Pearl's turn. Come on, let's do it. I'm ready to die.
Is Marsh Tomp still up?
Yes.
Oh, that's
wow.
amazing.
Oh, see, I thought that was going to be a
I thought it
KO
was
from that
down.
reaction.
No. Okay.
No, I'm just mad.
Oh, gotcha. So Toofus's raging bite does hit, but Gumi's flail attack, just as he totally sells out on it, does miss Fanta as Fanta ducks out of the way. It's Pearl's turn.
I think in true warrior fashion, Pearl sees that Fanta is like failing, like, Fanta's light is getting a little smaller and it's tough. And she just goes, "This little Fanta of mine, kick it till it can't shine." And like, you see Fanta also like in true samurai fashion, just like, you know, when the samurai's about to go down, take their stance and still just flex and grip with all their strength, knowing they don't have much left. "Oh, this little Fanta of mine, kick that Goomy!" And we're gonna double kick. 16 and an 18 plus 7.
Ooh, wow.
16 is definitely going to hit the Goomy. Roll the damage.
14.
14 points will KO the Goomy.
Get out of here.
As the second kick then can come around and go for Toofus. And with your roll that you had, it'll hit.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. See, this is why I'm like, I'm sorry, listeners, but when you have that for you, it's hard to not just keep kicking.
I feel you.
12.
12 points of damage against Toofus as a firm kick comes around and hits him across the face, and he turns back around. But the Goomy is knocked out as it returns to the Pokeball.
Get out of here.
Pearl turns to Dianne. She goes, "We're free. There's nothing stopping us now. We have the grit. We have the determination. We just have to go."
The evil is defeated.
And the smell. Man, that thing reeked.
Yeah, it was gross.
I loved it.
Me too.
She rubs more mud on her face.
Excellent.
Nice. Good call.
The crowd's really starting to get worked up as now more KOs are happening. You guys don't have any yet, but they've lost 2 so far. As Goomy comes back to the Pokeball, Shane throws out another ball and says, "All right, Cloyster, you're up." Doom, as this big armored behemoth of a shell Pokemon with these purple spikes coming off of it opens up its shell, and you see a face not dissimilar to Mikey the Ghastly's, similar in its form and the grin on it. Cloyster! That's going to bring us back up to the top of initiative with Dianne.
I'm gonna take a risk.
Marshtomp, come back.
Oh.
Go Leafeon.
Interesting. So, Marshtomp returns to the Pokeball, and you send out Leafeon. Where would you like for her to be on this?
I want her to be like right in front of me.
Okay, so super close
like
to you.
5 feet in front of me. I do not want anyone to touch her, specifically this cloister, okay? Jonah?
The hand movements to go along with that sentence were excellent.
Oh my gosh. So that's going to be your action then to switch her out.
Yes.
And that will be your turn then.
Yep, I know. It's good.
Okay.
I have a plan. Will it work? Probably not.
That takes us to Luca. Come on, Toofus, you gotta do this. Water gun.
Pearl, in this moment, would like to just look Luca in the face, sipping tea. She goes, "My friend, let us remember," as I say or read what my tea bag says. "Let us be kind and compassionate to remove the sadness of this world. Is this really what you want to do, Luca?" And she sips her tea.
Diane is just sitting in the mud, just like patting it on her face. Not even rubbing it anymore, just patting it. And she says,
This is good mud.
Luca says, "Yeah, I think it's what he wants to do," as Toofus rolls a 19 with his water gun.
Dang.
Ooh. That's 26 total points of water damage as he rolled max super effective water damage. Toofus the Totodile unleashes a powerful water gun.
You made me spill my tea, Luca! As Fanta faints.
Fanta goes down, and who do you send out in his stead?
Coco?
Coconut?
Yeah.
love it.
Okay.
Great. Where would you like Coconut to be on the field?
I'm gonna keep Coconut close to me as well.
Okay.
What's like, I guess 20 feet is what I need to hit with stuff, so
So do you want to have Coconut right next to you or within 20 feet of them for stuff?
within 20 feet to hit.
Who do you want to be within 20 feet of?
Totodile.
Coconut just comes forward a little bit and is now in range for whatever you're trying to do.
Coco, I really need you to focus. And she starts to report her tea. Pikachu!
It's then Shane's turn as he says, "All right, Cloyster, spread out some toxic spikes. Don't let them try anything funny." Cloyster shoots out these purple spikes from its shell that, like caltrops, litter the battlefield. That will be Cloyster's turn as the shell then closes once more. Pearl, you're up.
Coco? Pikachu! Hey, Luca's still our friend. Peter! Naturally. But I gotta need you to Thundershock Totodile. Pika! Oh, I love it!
Roll to hit.
21. 11 points of damage.
11 points will double to 22 as it's super effective. And Toofus is looking a little rough after that. Solid hit from Coconut, who unleashes this Thundershock that shoots across the battlefield and makes contact with the Totodile. That is your turn then. Back up to the top with Dianne.
All right.
Yes.
Let's get serious.
Let's get down to business.
So, I want my baby Leafeon to just move over just a little bit so that she can get her sights on Cloyster.
Done. She can move horizontally across the battlefield behind Coconut a little bit and get a clear shot at Cloyster.
Perfect. I am going to hit Cloyster with Magical Leaf.
Ooh.
I do not have to roll to hit.
Oh, it's an auto hit.
It is an auto hit.
Okay. How much damage is it?
1d10 plus 5.
Cool.
That is 9. Is it doubled?
It is doubled. Cloyster is vulnerable to grass damages. That's how much you said? 18?
18 total.
Wow, Dianne, this is like the prettiest Pokemon I've ever seen.
Isn't she pretty?
Did you find it like a naturey wood? Like, wow, goddess divine.
I actually evolved it from an Eevee using a leaf stone.
Ooh, pretty.
As those magical leaves shoot across the battlefield and make small nicks in the shell of this Cloyster, you see that it's already got plenty of nicks in its shell from many fights across its battling career thus far. You have added to its collection with your magical leaf.
Get it, Leafeon.
It's then Luca's turn, who says, I'm sorry, Toofus, but you're gonna have to go bite Coconut. As Toofus runs over and tries to chomp down on the very large Pikachu. 19 to hit.
Ooh. I guess.
That is a total of 20 points of damage.
Wow!
Oh.
He rolled real nice on those 2d8, plus his strength and rage as he chomps down on Coconut.
Wow, Luca. I knew you were good, but I didn't know you were that good. Pearl says exhausted.
That's Totodile's turn. It's then Cloyster's turn, who then rolls over to face Leafeon directly.
Ooh.
Cloyster, Aurora Beam.
No!
I need for Leafeon to make a dexterity save.
Oh, sick.
How bad is
It's
it?
bad.
Oh, I had 7. That's still only 10.
Yeah.
So,
10 will not do it, unfortunately.
I'm gonna die. Because ice is super effective against grass type.
No.
That is 26 points of ice damage total. And Leafeon is currently frozen from the Aurora Beam.
I hate everything.
And Leafeon is now frozen, and it is Pearl's turn.
So, if I wanted to give Dianne an ice antidote, would that be my full action?
I'd say you could pass one on the sly as a bonus action.
Definitely passing you an ice
But
antidote.
I would have to use it for
Correct.
action, right?
That would be your action to use that.
I'm at least gonna equip you with it so that you can decide.
I'll let you pass one along as a bonus action since she didn't have like a full inventory coming in. That's fine.
Cool. I go, psst, Dianne, don't die.
Thanks, Pearl.
Ooh, this is not for the faint of heart. This is the hardest battle I think I've had. All right, Toofus, I'm coming for ya. You missed your old Pearl? Well, here I am, Thundershock. Here's Pearl. 17.
17 will hit the Totodile.
15.
So 30 points of damage.
Goodbye.
Will KO.
Yes.
Toofus the Totodile.
All right. Keeping in the game, folks.
As Coconut just reaches out with a little hand and does a pat on the shoulder, and it does the joy buzzer hand thing, and Toofus is like,
I love it.
is knocked unconscious and returns to his Pokeball. Luca says, all right, come on, Tarzan, get out there.
Finally, Luca. I've been waiting.
Trico comes out, arms crossed once again, looking around and like gives Shane some squinty eyes. Trico!
Yeah, it's not right, Tarzan. Good call. Pearl shouts across the battlefield.
That was your turn, brings us back up to the top with Dianne.
Alrighty, here you go, Leafeon.
And she gives her the ice heal.
Great. So with your action, you unfreeze Leafeon, who with a shiver comes out of her frozen state and looks at the cloister like, oh, okay, cool. It's going to be like that, huh? All right, cool. Do you want to move Leafeon at all to have like coconut between her and cloister?
I would love that. And Dianne looks over at Pearl and says,
Are you okay if Leafeon hides just for a second? Because I have something up my sleeve, but I need time to actually do it.
Oh yeah, Coco's a beefy bud. He loves that.
Perfect. Thanks, Pearl.
Anytime.
Leafeon goes and hides behind Coconut the Pikachu, who is weirdly big enough to hide a Leafeon behind. He's so thick.
I imagine the sweet Leafeon like really does curl up like a little leaf too. So cute.
It's then Luca's turn with Trico, as he says, Trico, get a quick attack and absorb on Coconut. 13
Does hit.
and a 20 total for absorb.
Mercy.
Coconut takes a total of 8 points of damage from the quick attack and the absorb.
Way to take a hit, Coco.
Pikachu! Aw, so cute.
Guys, I promise we're gonna cuddle after this. This is intense.
It's then Shane's turn, who sees that Coconut and Leafeon are now in a line and says, Cloister,
Oh gosh.
Hydro Pump.
Gross.
Both of them need to make dex saves. What you got?
19 without my +7.
Nice.
26.
18 plus 8.
So both of your Pokemon are able to mostly move out of the way, so they will both take half damage.
What even is this kid? Shane, what magic dark arts have you done to get this squad? I'm upset. What deal did you make?
So that's 22 points of damage, half to 11.
Oh my gosh.
And if either of you resist water, you would half it again. That is Shane's turn,
Monster.
as the cloister unleashes its fury.
He truly is a monster though. Like
Yeah,
Shane is
like,
not even.
I don't know why you brought me into this, Jonah.
I think I just needed one more witness to witness how terrible my rival is.
This is horrible.
Shane's a tier 3 trainer.
Oh, come on. I just want to be a ranger.
Dianne says to herself, silently rolling in mud.
Exactly.
Pearl, it is now your turn.
I think I'm gonna try to confuse Trico.
With a...
Sweet kiss.
All right, so Coconut's just going to reach over, grab Trico by the face and just...
Pucker up. We're friends, buddy boy. You make a wisdom or charisma save.
That is a total of 8 for the Trico.
Homeboy got confused.
So Trico will be confused for the next 3 turns.
Yeah, that's right, Trico. We're friends. Don't hit us.
That's Pearl's turn, then brings us back to the top with Dianne.
Okay, Leafeon. We've been waiting way too long to do this. I should have done it the first turn. I'm sorry. Use Grass Whistle on Cloister.
Ooh.
What a baller name for a move.
How does Grass Whistle work?
The target must make a wisdom save against my move DC, or it will fall asleep.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh. Ho, 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 ho. What is the move DC?
14, please don't. I'm looking up at the heavens.
That is a 9.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, little monster.
Good night.
The sweet tones of you and Leafeon put the cloister to sleep.
I'm going to use a bonus action and use Quick Attack.
That's
Great.
right.
So you are going to run around the battlefield, maneuver around Coconut, and get within range to hit with the quick attack.
17.
17 does not hit, but you have advantage because it's asleep.
Oh, wow.
Sick.
This ping pong ball of emotion.
So what do I need to do?
So just roll one more time because you've got advantage.
20.
20 does hit. Just barely, but it hits.
What? Barely? Jeez. 6.
6 points of damage to the cloister as it sleeps.
Go, go, Leafy Yon. Who's our leaf? You are on.
Pearl says with pom-poms.
That is Diane's turn, brings us to Luca. Luca says, come on, Trico, snap out of it. Go for the quick attack and absorb again. So first of all, let's do the confusion roll. That's a 2. So Trico is going to give himself a couple of points of damage as he hurts himself in his confusion.
Trico, Bud, stop running into walls. It's okay.
Trico! It just trips.
Oh.
That's Luca's turn, as he doesn't really have something to use on Trico right now. Brings us to Shane's turn with Cloister. Cloister is gonna have to try to wake up.
Please do not.
Don't.
That is a 10. Needs a 13 or higher to wake up. So, will not awaken on this turn. As Shane's like, come on, Cloister, get up!
No. Shame, you needed some more rest and relaxation, Shame. It's a bad trainer right there, not taking care of him, huh?
She says a little bit under her breath to the side.
I was about to say, how loudly are you talking that smack?
I don't know. Pearl recognizes the threat still, for sure.
It is now Pearl's turn. What you want to do?
While Cloister's asleep, I'm going to try to hit it with Thundershock.
Cool. Rail with advantage.
Also, that is a 23.
23 hits.
Alrighty, let's make some damage happen on this big boy. 13 points of damage.
13 will double to 26 points of super effective electric damage on the Cloister.
Let's make this dent.
Get lit, get wrecked.
Bonus action. Hey, Trico, come here. Swipe, swipe.
Roll a hit.
That's only a 13.
13 just barely hits Trico.
Okay.
AC is 13.
Love it.
Oh, wow, I rolled a 6.
6 points of damage, as good as you can do on that quick attack.
Yes.
Oh, plus Ace Trainer.
Oh, that's right, because you get that on every single one. So 7 points?
Yes.
Awesome. That will conclude your turn as we go back up to the top with Dianne.
Love it. Leafeon is going to use her bonus action to do a quick attack.
Okay.
Then I have something convoluted to ask the DM.
Wonderful.
love it.
Wonderful.
22.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
22 will hit the Cloister, as you were able to just barely sneak into the soft parts with the shell barely open.
3 points of damage.
3 points.
I imagine it like you just get a little hungry and you're like, huh, is this a clam? And you just try to open the shell. Scratch, scratch, scratch.
Then I want Leafeon to use her movement and do a backflip over Coconut to get behind her again.
That's within your movement, so yeah,
Yeah,
totally
yeah.
flavor-wise, go for it.
Then I want to use Razor Leaf.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to use Razor Leaf against Cloister.
Cool. So you do the cool backflip to intimidate the Trico, but then actually sidestep a little bit and go to hit the Cloister with the Razor Leaf.
That is another 22.
Will hit.
Just feeling the power. I'm so psyched.
7.
7 doubled to 14 points of damage. Another solid hit on the Cloister, who remains asleep. And that will conclude your turn.
Yep.
All right, takes us to Luca. Trico, pound and quick attack. Leafeon, let's go. I got to roll for his confusion. That's a nat 1.
Boy, you had plans. Move them.
As Trico is still confused, also at this point, the rain that Gumi brought has long since faded.
Okay,
Just as a note that that's gone now. But on Luca's turn, Trico does nothing except trip again. It's then Shane's turn. Let's see if Cloister wakes up. 12.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Yes.
getting what I want.
I can see clearly now the rain has gone. The scouts are on the move and we're not stopping now.
Come on, Cloister, you gotta get up. You gotta get up.
Wow, Shane, I knew you were a powerhouse, but I never thought you'd be so lazy.
Oh!
Shane just turns over to Luca. He's like, I don't know what she's talking about. I train very hard and very rigorously. We have a very strict routine. Oh, wait, you have a strict routine? You know, I do too. This is not the time. Look ahead. That is Shane's turn. Pearl, you're up.
I'm going to do the same combo. Thundershock on Cloister is my attempt, and then quick attack on Trico. Unnatural 20.
Yep. Just barely hits.
Oh my gosh.
Cloister is a tank,
9 points of damage.
which will go up to 18, as Cloyster is definitely looking more and more roughed up, barely hanging on. More and more nicks from razor leaves and a bit of static coming off from the thunder shock as it just keeps on getting hit with these moves while it's in its sleep.
24 to hit for quick attack for Trico.
Yup.
5 points of damage.
Trico is also looking very rough.
Good. Hang in there, team. You can do it.
That's your turn. Diane's up.
Okay, Leafeon, hit Cloyster with another razor leaf.
Roll to hit.
So 19 without my +7.
Cool. Flat 19 will definitely hit. Roll your damage.
15 doubled to 30. Take that, Shane.
We're not the only ones.
30 points of damage will KO Cloyster.
I imagine that Pearl, Dianne is more than welcome, but I imagine Pearl was wearing 2 shirts for this exact moment so that she could just rip it to shreds like the Grinch when it's trying to scare Cindy Lou. When she sees this happen, that's what she does.
Oh my gosh, and I'm not even done yet. I'm gonna use my
homegirl.
bonus action for Trico.
That's right.
Faux quick attack. 17 to hit.
Will hit. Let's see if you can take out Tarzan the Trico.
Come on.
2.
Tarzan is barely hanging in there, just staying on his feet the best he can, but he is swaying and he is looking roughed up for sure. As Shane returns Cloyster to his ball and gets ready to send out his last Pokemon.
Kidding me, this dude.
You know, I honestly wasn't expecting this, but I'm having fun. Raichu, let's finish it. And he sends out a Raichu.
No.
Whoa, I hate this.
Shane sends out a fit, muscular-looking Raichu
Oh, wow.
directly across the battlefield from Coconut. As it looks at him across the way and his cheeks spark and he smiles. And against the Raichu's teeth, there's a little
What is this hobo?
Pearl says. Oh, she's not about it.
oh man.
All right, let's do this.
Let's do it.
Let's take him down.
Trico is barely hanging on and is going to make one last confusion roll. I think this is the third one. I'm pretty sure. Breaks out of his confusion, finally, and goes for a quick attack and a pound on Leafeon. 18 for quick attack, 15 for pound.
15 does not hit.
Cool, so only the quick attack?
Correct.
Dang. That will only be 3 points of damage to Leafeon then.
It's okay, Leafeon. Just hang in there. We've almost got him.
That is Luca's turn, as he's like, come on, Trico. Tarzan, hang on. Shane's turn. Raichu, let's show that Pikachu what's up. Break.
Oh, no. Yikes.
I'm not about it. I am not here for this.
19 to hit.
Okay, fine.
13 points of fighting damage to Coconut. Give the Leafeon a quick attack while you're at it.
Who are you, Shane?
18.
I hope a gym badge and being a level 3 trainer never makes me like you are.
Oh, 10 points of damage.
Oh, what?
Max quick attack. As this Raichu saunters up, brick breaks on Coconut, and then quick attacks Leafeon, all in the span of 3 seconds. Boom, boom.
Gross.
That's Shane's turn. Pearl, you're up.
Coconut, don't let this Raichu intimidate you. This little light of yours, Coco, let it shine. Oh,
And she clicks its ears.
You run forward, click the ears open, and use Flash.
Yeah.
All right, so then Raichu needs to make a con save.
Yes.
What's the DC?
12.
11.
Oh, yes.
Tell me why.
So for the rest of the round, it will have disadvantage on its attacks, and attacks against the Raichu will have advantage.
Go, go, go. Pearl screams to Dianne. I would like to quick attack on Trico. Oh, man, it's only a 10.
10 total?
Yeah.
The quick attack does miss as Trico, it's sort of just swaying back and forth now and just ducks out of the
actually,
way.
I'm so sorry to do this. You emit a light in a 20-foot radius circle. Would Trico have to see if it get blinded?
Oh, yeah. That was a 10.
DC 12.
Cool. So Trico is blinded as well for this turn.
Okay, so should I roll again?
Yeah,
to see?
roll your advantage hit then.
That's 17.
17 hits.
Okay, there we go. 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage will knock out Tarzan the Trico.
Yes! This is like one of the heaviest fights
I'm sweating.
It is so intense, guys. I hope it comes across in this recording just how much tension is building up in my shoulders and teeth.
Dianne, make a Constitution save for Leafeon.
Oh no! Whoops.
I got a 6.
With a 6, Leafeon is also affected by Flash.
Pro goes, whoops.
As Tarzan gets KO'd, leaving only the Raichu. So if you're trying to attack the Raichu, since both of you have the disadvantage and advantage against you, it's just a flat roll if you try to hit Raichu.
Okay, no worries. Okay, I want to do quick attack first. 21.
Nice.
21 will hit.
Solid.
6.
6 points of damage,
So proud.
Leafeon, hit Raichu with quick attack.
and it makes contact with the Raichu for 6 points of damage. Then what?
I want to use Grass Whistle.
Ooh, okay, so that's...
Make a wisdom save.
Okay. Not Raichu's strongest, so let's see. Wow, nothing added, just an 11.
Had to get a 14.
Oh.
Raichu falls asleep.
Yes!
Good girl, Leafeon.
I'm like within range to like just reach my hand out and just caress her leaf tail.
Leave.
Blessed.
Hashtag blessed. Leafia. And that is, that's a rough status condition for the Raichu.
Good.
Ooh, boy. All right. That will bring Diane's turn to a close, as Raichu is now asleep. It is now 2-on-1 in this double battle, as Shane's like, all right, Luca, I was really hoping you'd hang in there a little longer. He's like, well, you know, me too, okay? Hang in there, Raichu. And Raichu is going to see if it wakes up. The very muscular electric mouse only rolled a 3.
Ooh, oofda.
As Raichu is now asleep for another turn. Pearl, you're up.
You know what I have found helpful, Shane? Coffee! And she gives Raichu a Thundershock. 23?
23 will hit.
That's a 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage will be halved because Raichu does resist electric.
Had a feeling. And then I would also like to quick attack.
Great, go for it.
16.
16 just barely hits.
Oh, wow. Okay. 3 points of damage.
So you do a nice chunk of damage to the Raichu as it lays asleep on the battlefield. That ends your turn and brings us back to the top with Dianne.
Leafeon, use Magical Leaf.
I love all of the names for the moves.
So I don't have to roll to hit. I can just roll it D10 plus 5.
Just auto damage, cool.
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Oh yeah, as with the team up, it's not looking great for Raichu. 10 points of damage, anything else?
I would also like to use a quick attack.
Great, quick attack at advantage because asleep.
13. And then I got a 9. So nose goes.
So with advantage, still will not manage to do it as Leafeon lurches forward with a quick attack, but in its sleep, Raichu kind of rolls over and it bats away Leafeon with its tail. That ends your turn. It's now Shane's turn with the Raichu. We're going to see if Raichu wakes up. That was only a 6.
Jonah
Raichu
is officially frustrated,
is asleep
guys.
for one more round. Pearl, you're up.
It's a shame not to take it, right? With advantage. As much as I want to switch out my Pokemon. But here we go. Thundershock, 18 plus 6.
Hits.
Oh my gosh, great. 3, I always forget to do that. 7, 8, 9, 10. So that would be 20 points of damage to have now.
Great.
10.
So that'll be 10 points of damage to the Raichu from the Thundershock.
Quick attack, 19 to hit.
19 hits.
That is just 2 points of damage.
2 points. that will end Pearl's turn then, as you all are just able to gang up on this Raichu as it sleeps. And Shane just looks out across the battlefield and he says to Luca, they're using status conditions. Smart. Dianne, you're up.
Leafeon, use Quick Attack.
16 plus 7 hits.
Hits.
That's right.
2 points of damage.
2 points of damage.
And that is just my bonus action, so then I'm going to use Magical Leaf again. 6.
6 points of damage. Great, so you do that damage, and then I've been rolling these on my own lonesome. The quick attack did finally activate Raichu's static ability, so you are going to take 4 points of electric damage.
No! Leafeon, keep hanging in there, girl. I'm so proud of you.
I imagine all those little tiny attacks, though, just ganging up.
Right.
Go.
Ding, 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 ding.
Made a big old shock.
Let's see if Raichu wakes up. Wow! This dice is done. You're done. That was an 8.
Ah, man.
Aw, man.
Aw, Bean.
Hate to see it.
Poor bud, huh? Put us through so much.
Wowza.
You really did.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry.
Coco has been hanging on 4 hit points for
4?
a
Oh,
couple
man.
rounds.
16 for Leafeon.
My gosh.
Oh boy. All right, Pearl, you're up.
Thundershock, quick. Thundershock is a 21, 12 points of damage.
Half to 6, okay?
Oh, wow, I actually missed on both quick attacks.
Dang.
Oh, wow.
It's okay, though.
So once again, even while it's asleep, this Raichu's tail is just batting back and forth. And it bing, knocks Coconut off. It's like, boo-boo!
He was having a great time, though.
Always. Dianne, you're up.
I want quick attack. Oh, yikes. Oh, 9 plus 7. No, it's only 16.
16 hits.
Oh, 16. Yay. I love it. 16. Wow. 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage from the quick attack as you guys continue to just batter away at the muscular Raichu.
I am going to take a chance and do Razor Leaf instead of Magical Leaf. So I'm going to roll to hit.
Interesting, to try to get a little bit more more of that damage juice.
That is a 19.
19
Ooh, yeah.
hits.
Ooh, 13 points of damage.
Yes.
13 points of damage. Raichu is looking rougher and rougher as this continues, and it is unable to shake off its sleep. It's then Shane's turn once more as Raichu finally wakes up.
Ha.
Hey, I hope there are no hard feelings between us. Just keep that in mind, okay? Okay, love you, bye.
But also, I hope you kind of didn't have a nice dream.
Raichu!
Oh, yeah, no, it was a nightmare.
Quick attack and brick break. Quick attack for Coconut. 19 to hit.
Get out of there, Coco! I imagine Coconut just trying to run as fast as it can, but it's really turning into a slow-mo run, not on purpose.
Just sort of like jiggling up and down as he's running away. 6 points of damage from quick attack.
Fainted.
No,
Yep.
Coco.
Bye, sweet Coco.
As you almost can't even see it, the Raichu wakes up, stands, looks at Coconut, hits it with the quick attack, turns to face Leafeon to attack with a brick break.
Hey there, friend.
Ooh, that was only 10. He rolled really low.
Yay.
He rolled really low.
Good.
I was prepped for a double KO turn.
Ooh, good girl, Leafeon.
Raichu jumps up into the air and goes to slam the tail down on Leafeon, but Leafeon ducks out of the way. But that's Shane's turn. Pearl, I believe you're down to just one Pokemon.
Yeah, Sealy.
All right, Seely's out. What you want to do? It's your turn. As the Raichu looks over at Seely and its cheeks spark.
We're gonna do Icy Wind.
Icy Wind. Okay, roll to hit.
Oh, not one.
Nat 1.
Oh.
I think that Seely is intimidated by this
I think she's
Raichu.
scared.
That it just woke up and took Coconut out, and it's definitely far more athletically inclined than any Pikachu or Pichu or Raichu that she's ever seen before, and she just whiffs it with the Icy Wind. But that brings us back up to the top. Dianne, what are you gonna do?
Alrighty, Leafeon. We're almost there, sweet girl. Use quick attack.
17 without my bonuses.
All right.
Flat 17 will hit.
5 points of damage.
Leafeon, we're gonna take another chance. Use Razor Leaf.
So that is 22.
22 will hit.
All right.
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage has Raichu swaying. You take 4 points of electric damage from your quick attack as static went off.
Hang in there, Leafeon. You're so close, sweet girl.
As Shane surveys the battlefield and says, we'll deal with that seal in a minute.
Why do you always make it sound so scary, dude?
I don't like these status conditions. Get Leafeon out of there. Brick break. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. He rolled a 2.
Yes!
Yes!
I had such terrible luck at the beginning of this battle, and karma has just blessed me.
Quick attack. Come on. That's a 16 plus. 6 points of damage from quick attack.
Barely holding on.
Living on the edge.
Pearl, you're up.
Don't try to be fancy, Sealy. Just stick to what we know. Headbutt. 16?
Raichu's AC is 15.
Oh. 8 points of damage.
Pearl, describe how Sealy KOs the Raichu.
No! I would like Sealy to still be a little afraid. And look to Leafeon.
Leaf, and there's just a gentle caress with the leaf tail. Leafeon.
And then Sealy, like, I don't know, in that communication, Sealy begins to move, but Leafeon sees Sealy's going too slow and, like, ramps her up.
There's like a soothing, like gentle, positive energy-filled touch from the grass-type Pokemon, and then just a shove.
Yeah. I like, go, my child. No, like, seriously, go.
No, like, go now. Go now, Leafeon, go.
And with that, the headbutt is so strong, it backs the Raichu smack into Shane and pushes Shane all the way out of the arena.
The headbutt makes contact with the Raichu as Sealy, not wanting to be underestimated anymore, summons up her courage and rushes forward, making contact with the Raichu. The Raichu gets knocked backward and hits Shane, and they get knocked against the back wall of the battle cage.
And that's the scouts leaving their mark.
Luca and Shane's teams are unable to battle. Hey everybody, it's me. You forgot it was David Parker, Park Ranger. I'm still here. Pearl and Dianne are victorious.
We did it!
Dianne throws up.
I think there's the hope for the classic freeze frame high five, but then Dianne, like, just immediately.
But her arm is still up. There's still a high five, but Dianne is just keeled over and vomiting profusely. But then she gets back up, she rubs more mud on her face, and she says,
Pearl, I never could have done this without you.
I would have been mincemeat without you, Dianne. I was nothing out there. Your Pokemon are amazing.
Yours are too. Thank you so much, Pearl.
and she just starts crying and she just hugs Pearl.
Big hug. And she goes, it was a Scout's honor.
Scout's motto.
Scout's motto. When we fight together.
Hello friends, Jonah here to say thank you for listening to Postcards from Pearl. Sorry we had a bit of a delay getting this one out. It was a bit more of a bear, or should I say Ursaring wink, to edit than I had originally thought it would be, but if you can't tell, I had a great time working on this one. We had an amazing time recording with Megan, and I hope that you are having a wonderful time listening. Don't worry, we've still got some episode left, but I couldn't pull you away from the action to do the announcements in the middle of that battle. I mean, come on, I'm not that cruel. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our fabulous partner, Dice Envy. I'm recording these announcements very late at night, and I have nothing witty to say, but listen to this. Oh, yeah. I think that speaks for itself. You can get 10% off of your purchase at Dice Envy by going to diceenvy.com/questco or by using promo code QuestCo at checkout. That's QUESTCO for 10% off of your entire order. If you're a fan of what we do here on Quest Company Jr. and you want to give us a boost, please go to our page on the Apple Podcast app or wherever you listen to your podcasts and leave us a rating and review. It is a huge help to us and we read every review that comes in. And if you really love what we do here at Quest Company Jr. and you want to take the next step in supporting us, please consider becoming a Patreon subscriber. For as little as $2 a month, you can help us with necessary expenses, help us continue to improve the quality of the show, and get access to exclusive content and patron rewards. If you'd like to give us that support, you could do so at patreon.com/questcompanypodcast. You can find the link to the Patreon on our website, questcompanyjr.com. If you'd like to contact us, you could do so directly through our website or by finding us on Instagram and Twitter at QuestCoJr. You can also hang out with us in our QuestCo Discord. The link to that is on our website and Twitter. We know that word of mouth is the best way to get people listening to a new podcast. So please, if you're enjoying the show, let other people know. Tell your friends, all of them, literally all of them. If we see you tweeting about us or posting fan art using hashtag QuestCoJr or hashtag Postcards from Pearl, you might get a character named after you on the show. And if you have fan art of the podcast that you want to share, just make sure when you post it to tag us so that we can see it. Quest Company Jr. is a proud member of Podicon Go, a group of independent podcasts supporting high-quality content that's fun for the whole family. This week, since we are wrapping up our Junior Rangers mini arc, it just makes sense that we want to highlight our friends over at the Amazing Wildlife Podcast. Each episode features 3 segments highlighting different animal facts about the many unique and incredible species found in the world around us. Their mission is to inspire a greater awareness of global wildlife species and the importance of animals in the world's ecosystems. You can hear the Amazing Wildlife promo at the end of these announcements. I'd like to take a moment to thank all of the incredible artists whose music is featured in this episode, and there's a lot. There's a lot in this episode. I had a great time. Thank you so much to FoolBoyMedia for the song Video Game Land. Thank you to GlitchxCity for the songs Johto Rival Battle Remix Version 2, Showdown and Kanto, Cantor Trainer Battle Dance Remix, and Through the Sea of Time Remix Version 2. Thank you to Rozovian and WillRock for the song Blue Haze. Thank you to TGH for the song Times Like These. Thank you to Sir Cubworth for the song Samurai Showdown. Thank you to Halc for the song Photosynthesis. Thank you to Fluidvolt for the songs Meadow, Half Asleep, Faded Ink, Brushstrokes, and Smiling Sigh. I literally used half of the Clay Memory album because it's so good. And thank you to tabletopaudio.com for providing the ambient sounds. That's all for me, so let's wrap up this competition and get ready to say goodbye to Dianne. Thank you for joining us here on Quest Company Jr.
Take a journey with Amazing Wildlife as we explore the many creatures found in the world around us. Each episode, the animals are the star, as we highlight 3 species with fun and insightful facts in an audio documentary-style presentation. Listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, as well as our website, AmazingWildlifePodcast.com. Join us for the show dedicated to the wonders of the animal kingdom, Amazing Wildlife.
The crowd that had gathered around the battle cage is going wild after that battle, and you look across the field and you see Luca's got his arms crossed and he looks back at Shane, who's like recovering with Raichu, picking himself up off the floor of the battle cage, and then Luca just looks over at you guys, lifts up one hand from his crossed arms and gives a thumbs up and a wink to you two.
Dianne winks back.
Luca, you're still my really, 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 really best friend.
You're all right.
And with that, we cut ahead to the awards ceremony.
Aw.
Dianne has been waiting for this her whole life, guys.
The crowd has gathered once more around the stage of the trainers and onlookers from around Truffle Town. In the audience, you see emerging from the trees, Uncle Dave and Smokey the Ursaring.
Uncle Dave, I'm so glad you came.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, Dianne. Real proud of you.
I without you.
You got the skills of a true ranger there, kiddo.
She just starts crying and then she throws up again.
I love Uncle Dave. Oh my god.
But by this point, I think Pearl has given her some sort of bag.
Yes.
Oh, I
vomit
think it's a
into.
natural, instant, got it. And she just holds out her hand and, knows. It's a small circular thing that reminds you next to a fountain drink.
Right. And Dianne just comes up and she's like,
Thanks, Pearl. I just get really excited.
I love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to present to you the newest Kanoko Junior Park Rangers, winners of the Park Ranger Junior Ranger Challenge, Pearl and Dianne.
Wow.
I present you with these Junior Ranger badges, along with the rest of your prizes.
There's more?
I guess.
Of course there's more.
Normally I'm just in it for the badge.
The badge is mostly ceremonial, but also we get you actual useful things as well. I mean, the badge is really cool. I don't want to... Everybody, the patch is super cool and very important, but also here's some stuff that's useful for you as well.
Dianne just raises her hand and she's like,
Wait, I'm not a ranger?
Well, you're a Kanoko Junior Ranger.
So do I work for the park?
You will have a leg up in the application process.
I'll take it.
Oh, she's born for it. Come on, guys.
Her chances are pretty good.
Yeah, and your chances of missing out on the chance of a lifetime are pretty good. But hey, you know what? I'm here for some perks, so, keep going.
In addition to the badges, I present Pearl and Dianne with a rare candy each,
Oh.
Ooh.
along with their choice from our TM reserve. And I've got a list of the TMs available to you all. You each can choose one from the following. They're good ones, guys.
Hey, I'm ready.
You can take Thunder, Blizzard, Fire Blast, Hyper Beam, Solar Beam, or Surf.
Dianne is going to let Pearl pick first. And she doesn't say anything. She just looks over at Pearl and then just nods her head.
Ooh, Blizzard. Maybe I'll throw some M&Ms in there, too.
And she takes Blizzard.
Love that.
Nice.
And Dianne will take Surf.
Excellent. So, with that, David Parker, Park Ranger, presents you both with your badges, your rare candies, and your respective TMs. And the crowd cheers as we fade from that scene. And then I think that you and Uncle Dave are on your way once more to do some more rangering. Preparing even more now that you're a junior Kanoko Park Ranger. There's forests that need protecting out there.
I imagine that Dianne is sitting on Smokey the Ursaring's shoulder. And she slides down and she comes up to Pearl.
You guys are on the outskirts of Truffle Town now, close to where you initially found each other as you all are about to head on your way.
Pearl, I have never felt more connected with anyone I have ever met in my entire life. And I am so grateful for you and all the help that you have given me. And I hope our paths cross again soon. And I love you so much. Please don't ever lose your friendship bracelet.
Never.
It turns into an ugly cry for Pearl. She hugs her.
Hey, no matter what the DNA test says that I'll guarantee you in the next couple weeks, you're my sister.
And you're mine.
And she goes, here, I got you this.
And it's little camping foo packs.
Aww.
like freeze dried ice cream that the spaceship like astronauts take. It's camper foo packets. Pho packets.
She goes, here's some pho for your food.
Wow, this is so helpful. This will be so great on all my camping trips. I actually got you something too.
No way.
And she pulls out of her bag a bedazzled ice cream scoop.
Oh my gosh.
And she just hands it to Pearl and says,
You're gonna need this.
Pearl zooms in, lasered. She hears angels, an angelic chorus, and she goes,
The Holy Grail.
and
She goes, oh, no, Diane, I couldn't. It's just...
Take it.
Okay.
and she immediately takes it and she loves it. And is there a hole in the handle?
yes.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
She finds a string and wears it around as a necklace just for today.
Oh, I love
I love it so much. Look.
That's nice. There's some real craftsmanship in that.
And Dianne picks up garbage and holds her to Pearl's face and says,
Garbage wants to say goodbye too.
and Garbage just gives her a single teeny tiny little lick on the end of her nose.
This is the greatest. Thanks so much, Dianne. I really learned a lot with you, too.
I did too. I learned that you should never trust a stranger with honey.
Oh boy, that one is definitely in my old noggin now.
And I also learned so much about ice cream flavors.
And mud is cool.
Certain types.
I think they hug one more time. And then Dianne turns to Camper Dave.
All right, Uncle Dave. All right, Smokey. I think it's time to go home. I'm tired.
Sounds like a good idea there, kiddo. Let's head on back. Pearl, it was nice to meet you. I know you've met Smokey here already, but hopefully we'll get to see y'all soon. Keep up the good work, okay?
When he mentions Smokey, Pearl does just kind of like give that guilty kid look.
Good to see you again, yeah.
Smokey just squints at you for a moment and then gets a little smile and nods. Pats you on the shoulder with his big paw. Where's the ring? As you interpret that it's probably something along the lines of, please don't commit any more forest fires. Please.
I know. Only I'm the one who can prevent it. Yeah.
Where's the ring?
I think Dianne, right before Ursring picks her up, just like stops and then turns and runs towards Luca and gives him a quick little hug and says,
I like you. You're nice.
and then just turns around and runs back to Ursring. Is like,
Please pick me up now.
Thanks. You're nice too. We'll see you soon, all right?
Okay. I'll look forward to it.
And with that, Dianne, Camper Dave, and Smokey set off. And Luca just turns to you and says, yeah, she was all right.
I think as they are walking down the road, Camper Dave just reaches his hand up and Dianne and Camper Dave just hold hands.
And we fade to black. Thanks for playing!
Yay! Thanks for having me. Oh my gosh.
I'm very emotional right now.
Same.
Thank
That was
you.
awesome.
Thank you so much for having me on the show. And just thanks for putting up with my antics
I
and my
loved it.
weird character choice and
Of course.
and my weird skunk tank name.
Thanks for being such an amazing human being and such an awesome listener. And you're a good Pokemon player.
I am.
Bye, listeners.
Bye, guys. Scouts coming out, we're coming. We don't have power much, but we've got stomachs that are tough. Maybe not. Scouts are coming out, we're coming.
I threw up.
Scouts, scouts, scouts. I don't want just another Pokemon. Not another Jigglypuff from
It's falling apart. It's falling apart.
I don't name the names of Pokemon, but I want them all.
Rough. Crumbled. Like
We will scout you. Yeah. Scout you up. We will scout you. Boo. Scout you. Boo. You say you can catch them all, but I don't want to catch them all. I just want to shove dirt in your face. You got mud. Something.
Oh, that was
You got mud on your face, Dianne.
I've got mud on my face. You're a disgrace.
And your Pokemon don't even say grace. We will scout you. scout you. Ooh, we will scout you. Ooh. And we're back.
Are you looking for high-quality, family-friendly podcasts? Shows that are safe for younger or more sensitive listeners? Podicon Go is a reliable corner of the internet for the kind of podcasts that everyone can enjoy. From educational programs to conversational topics and incredible storytelling and role-playing shows in a variety of styles, themes, and age groups. Podicon Go is a group of independent podcast creators dedicated to creating high-quality programs that provide family fun for everyone. Visit podicongo.com for an ever-growing lineup of shows, complete with descriptions and ways you can listen. Connect with the Podicon Go family-friendly podcast network on Facebook and Twitter. PODICON. Go! It's podcast fun for everyone. Podicon Go!
Thank you for listening to Postcards from Poa and Chris Camping Jr.